the one thing that we do right. Lisa actually went out and watched it one time. After we had
Oh,
our
did
meeting.
she?
Yeah.
I thought about doing that.
Mhm.
Did she say it looked good?
She was very impressed. I said, and tonight I was able to actually do it without getting my notes out. So it was like, it's getting easier. Yes.
Something's got to.
Something's got to.
Just got to, yeah. Does anybody else need an ink pen while I'm getting up?
I've got one.
Okay.
She just got hers.
Thank you. That's all for me too.
I think so. There's another one.
All right.
What is this? One more?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the visa bill from last month,
Oh, okay.
because it always comes in
Yeah,
after the board meeting.
Mhm. It's just one kind of big that I'm like.
That's what it is.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotta go back in last month's folder.
Okay.
That one goes here. It gets signed.
One more.
Oh,
You've done that one, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we will call this meeting to order and we will start with the opening with the minutes.
Minutes. Members President Judy Miranda, Eric Skinner, Deb Reagan, and Sue Eastburn, Director. Meeting was called to order by Judy Miranda. Meetings from the previous meeting, Deb read the meetings for October 15th meeting. Meeting were approved by Eric and seconded by Judy. Payment of bills. Bills reviewed by Eric and check written. Deb moved to approve the bills and were seconded by Judy. There were 34 visitors in October. Books checked out were 26 and 2 puzzles checked out. Community Rob Church, 4 books checked out for the total of 32 items. October 16th, Books and Bites met with 4 attendees. Next meeting will be November 13th. October 14th, Craft Noon met with 8 attendants. Next meeting will be November 11th. Old business, special programs, cooking, library chef. This will be reviewed at a later date. Fowler Theater, Jill from the Fowler is willing to talk on the theater. We will plan this for this winter at the Rob Methodist Church. New laptop Sue purchased from Best Buy and it will arrive. It's late in winter. Good. Snow plowing, Eric will check with Fowler Pest Control. Judy discussed with Eric and Deb the responsibility of trustee and said that we would need to watch our spending in 2026. Adjourned, Eric moved, Deb seconded, and the meeting was adjourned at 7:08. Board meeting for December 17th at 5:30. Need signatures?
Aye.
Eric first, Deb, and Judy second.
As you're gonna see, we had 2 places that are going, because we had get in there. The big news, everything matches, but the big news is, we have to look at, I guess. The library operating fund, we spent out of that last year, to date, $12,720.39. And for the actual balance last year that we had, chickens in, we're down $14,007.99. And the balance now is $17,600. $27.71. And
Are
then,
there
I
any
move to
questions?
accept.
and then there's, we have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell them about this?
You go ahead, you're the one talking.
Okay, the resolution that I gave to Eric to review with us, if you look on your, report from Triva, the long one, it shows everything.
This one.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you'll see that there's two spots that have negatives.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is to fix that. She's moving from consulting services, 150 to cover the telephone and the internet line. And, the building and equipment, she's moving 650 out of the consulting services.
Doesn't
to
change
make
the
us-
balance, it just changes where the money's
Right,
at.
where
It
the
just
money
changes
is,
where the money
right.
came out. Because we had extra money in our consulting services, so she moved it down to the lines where so we didn't have to have another additional appropriation.
Mm-hmm.
So, that it just needs your guys' signatures.
Does that need to be a resolution? I mean, do we need to have a motion or?
She just gave this to me and asked me to have you guys sign it.
Accept.
So if you guys can
We
approve
accept
it,
And we're not asking for new money. we're just-
No,
Yeah,
it looks like.
so
it
it's just
should be fine.
basically
Yeah.
you guys signing off that you agree with what she's moving the money from here to
Yeah.
here.
There's no difference in the,
And there's no
what-
difference in the budget, so. And this is, copy that.
Who's our fourth board member?
We don't, but that's,
I know, I got
that's a generic form for her. She has some that have 5.
Oh, this one does have 5. I can't
Mhm.
count either. Oh, okay. It does have 5, you're right.
Yeah, she said there's some that only
Well,
have
I
3 and some that
suppose,
have 4. Yeah. I'm gonna make a copy of this for Judy. Here's your copy of the minutes. Put that there, is that copy that to send them to the state board of accounts.
Okay, so there's no questions for Eric or Sue on, correct? So we
No.
will presume. Did you ever find where she said she would be the same price this coming year?
Yeah,
Where
I
it
told
was
you that
actually-
last in November. I told you.
Yeah,
that.
but you didn't find where it was written. I mean, we need it written. And you
She said that it doesn't need to be as long as the contract does not change.
But it changes when you change the salary, so we need her to write
But
on
we're
there.
not changing the salary.
I know, and we need that on there, that we are continuing as we were, and,
So then you need something from me as well,
no.
because
She
mine
just-
isn't changing either.
But you're, well, but I just know
I just
that
need to know because there's a form in there
Okay.
that you
we're
did fill
probably
out.
better then. We better have them
I'll
both.
get with her and have her send something.
So it's just in our files that it's all kosher and,
Okay, because she said that wasn't required, so that's, okay, I'll have her do it. And
I mean,
I'll look at
I
that
would
form and see what I
pres-
have to do for mine too.
I would presume all to do is insert that statement that it will continue as it has before. But I mean, if we ever do, in this crazy world, if we ever do come up with a problem where there's a lot of money, that's changing.
That's okay. I will get that for you. I just have to figure out,
Well, it's no rush to, that's fine.
no, I'll get it. and I'll have her send it to me. And we'll have it for next meeting.
And then we'll start that new year with a,
Okay, so did we who moved first to approve the bill? Seconded.
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. I'll move to
And I'll
approve.
second it, so.
All right, just so I know, trying to keep my notes. And I got this down here for the salary thing, for Treva and I, so I'll get that fixed. That's it.
And that brings it right up to director.
Okay, so, We have 26 visitors in the month of November. And books checked out were 14 and 3 puzzles. The community library at Rod Church, there was 7 books checked out, so that made a total of 21 for the month of November. November 13th, Books and Bites met with 4 attendees, and then the next one was going to be December 11th, which was a potluck. November 11th, the Crafter Noon met, and there was 9 attendees, and the next meeting was December 16th.
And you had how many yesterday?
12.
You had all 12 of them after this crazy weather. I didn't know if everybody would.
It was beautiful. The
It was-
weather was, everybody was ready to get out.
Just to get out.
I believe there was
Something.
12 of them here yesterday. I have to go and look at my sheet for the sign in, but yeah.
That's great. And what did you make? Ooh. Aren't
This
those
is
so
what we
pretty?
need. Of course, they're candles, so
Uh-huh.
I don't have my thing pulled. So it won't light up yet. So
Very pretty.
it was very nice. They all enjoyed it, so apparently they liked it because there's 12 people
Oh,
coming.
gosh, yeah, we went.
She went behind, a lot of cars.
Yeah, it was a good thing we had Fowler, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a really nice job. I think they're, as much gravel is out there, they're doing a really nice job of not pushing it into the grass.
So, that's all I have. And, I attended I should probably put that on there too. I attended my annual report and bookkeeping on December the 3rd from home.
Oh, that's right. Is that the day you spent so long on your
Mm-hmm.
watch, like 4 hours or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was 2 hours in the morning, got an hour back, got back on for another 2 hours.
Mm.
The
But you
second
were
half
warm?
was boring.
but you were
It
warm.
probably would all be.
I was
boring.
warned that it was going to be boring. Yep, it was. Yeah, I did do that. That's the only other thing.
What about your Christmas things? Gift bags.
There was 6 responded. I have it under new business because
Oh, okay.
I have them to deliver over there. They're
Okay.
all ready.
Okay, so
My friend Lisa helped me.
okay.
So, do you want to do old business first and then do new business, or?
We can go ahead with. Oh yeah, let's just follow your.
Because the old business, the special programs is always underneath there, of course, but in Fowler, I believe that we have a correction to the minutes a little bit. It was, I think we agreed to do it after the winter weather breaks.
I
We wanted
Right.
to wait.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It wasn't just after,
The
sometime in the
holiday,
winter, it was
Mhm,
going to be
I
after
think
the
so.
winter
Yeah,
weather
people want to
breaks.
drive.
And I checked with Mr. Eric here.
Okay.
Did you kind of remember that? Because, and I know we're going to hold it at the church, but we haven't actually talked to the church, but I don't see no
Well,
problem
it's on
there.
yours the other day, you brought it up.
And we have to talk to Jill, right?
Yep.
To find out what day. And then
I'm sure
the
you're
snow
right.
plowing is being done by Plow and Pest
I
Control.
did call him today. He hasn't turned ticket in on
So he's
Yeah,
done it
the office.
twice or 3 times.
Twice.
Twice.
That one time before I did it, I didn't think it was done because it blew so bad that night.
this. As we did ours, and it blew so bad I had
You
to.
couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Eric, they sent me a picture. I'm like,
He
Well,
did it. He just.
it drifted and shut again.
Uh-huh.
Ours did too. He was at ours attack all night.
Oh,
And he hasn't sent a ticket
Well.
to him, so I told her she's going to send me the bill now to your Township Public Library. And that's why I did that.
mhm.
But I haven't got the bill from him yet. It's been
Oh,
weeks, so he wasn't there today.
I'm sure you will not forget, I'm sure.
No.
okay, so
So I said to her, I said, you mean it's going to be free? She was like,
not, I'm sure.
As
Well-
free as everything else.
Yeah. But we're probably not too big of a thorn in his side because we was at your house anyway, and maybe we can make up a little
Well.
bit of his.
The problem is, first time you called me, so I had to call him and say,
Mhm.
can you do And she said, I don't know if they'll do it or not. And he
Uh,
came over and he said, what do you need, Frank? And I said, well, I said, yeah, I'll do it. And I called yesterday because I didn't have to do mine. I
Yeah.
could
oh,
drive
you
through it.
didn't? Okay.
Because last one, we could drive right through it, you know.
Oh, you couldn't do that on here?
No.
So I called and asked him again. I said, don't come too early because it's kind of windy, so I don't know when you came.
It was clear when I came in. Lisa called me, and her and Mark had come over here with my bags, for the goodie bags, and they shoveled out the sidewalk, and she said the drive was done. And that was probably about 6 o'clock Monday night, so it was done.
I talked to him at 8 o'clock Monday morning.
When they let me know that they were shoveling the sidewalk for me, so
So, and I told him he'd done by 10 o'clock Tuesday
Yeah.
morning, so.
that's what you told me. Yeah.
And he said he would.
Yeah, well, the
It's
good
hard to
old,
get anybody.
it is hard. There's not a lot of people doing it. And good old Benton County, they make their path through here, but they throw it back in like to where he would have. But thankfully, he came after that because when I went through here before that, before he had been here, I thought, oh man, you couldn't have got over what Benton County threw snowplows through in here
Yeah.
for even if he'd have already done the rest of the drive, you couldn't have done it. So, I mean, I'm glad they come at least a little bit.
At
But
least, yeah, and it's usually around noon by the time you get through, 1 o'clock noon. Yeah, we're not first priority.
No, and we shouldn't be. I mean,
The streets are pretty narrow out here.
Yeah.
I imagine just one swipe for them.
I
It's
think
done.
That's what they
all.
did the first time. They came through the other day and did a little bit more.
Yeah, they got some dirt the second time.
Oh, they're digging up some. They're
Yeah.
digging it up.
They're
Not
making
on our
a
side
way.
of
I
this
don't know if
way.
it's true, but I was talking to somebody in Fowler, and said, because I'm getting in trouble. He said, you shouldn't have to pay that. Fowler dealing with Benton County Library in Fowler. Town does it.
What?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have to pay that. And I said,
We don't
Yeah,
have
of
the-
course.
I said,
We don't have the.
You'll have to speak to the mayor.
And who's the
Yeah.
mayor?
Must be my. I think it's my brain.
Yeah, we'll let it be Mike. We'll
Are
let
you the mayor?
No,
Mike
no,
is-
we'll let Mike be the mayor. I'll tell him that we're gonna have
Well, I
to.
suggested that to him one time, and he was.
No, the library for some reason is like a
Well, the church doesn't even get plowed out. We
Yeah.
do it ourselves, don't we?
Well, Dick does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick or Wade, whoever happens to have the truck does it, because they'll plow it shut again too.
Yeah.
And I think Wade didn't understand the rocks. Now he understands the rocks. He didn't. In the back, he made kind of a mess.
Oh.
Wade didn't.
Okay.
So probably we're thinking about March for the Fowler Theater.
Whatever she said.
Oh,
I'm
March.
thinking March would
Yeah.
probably be good. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be antsy and ready to go.
They're gonna want to break out.
I'll talk to you.
So what?
I'll put a question mark and you'll get back to me. Let me know.
And they did something. Have you worked the last? Is it Tuesday nights? The 3 Tuesday nights? Have you had your church worked it?
No,
No.
we've been busy. We had our celebrations there. We got a Christmas program coming up.
Well, it
Over
must
the
be-
year now, our new
Well, they
church.
got a big donation, I know that, from the company in Woodland.
Ed Camp?
Yeah, I can. I was trying to think of, I know Bonnie, and I know
Bonnie.
Sarah, that both work there, and I'm like, what's the name?
It's
Well,
it's
And my friend
Rudy's
Penny
business.
worked there.
Yes,
for years.
yes.
Yes.
No, they partnered with Fowler and Kentland, and they've had three Tuesday nights of free shows. And I didn't know who was working those shows because she was like,
They haven't asked us. We did it when people said there's business in town. They said you get volunteers from
Mhm.
people in town. We'll give you $500 just donation. So we worked it 3 nights to get the $1,500. But they maxed out then. That was
they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I thought that was
like
really.
Dano's, down
when you-
Dano's, places like that. They did it.
When you said she was working hard, I thought that was really. She was working hard to put on free
Yeah.
Tuesday nights for kids. I mean, that's great.
Yeah, it is.
But was it?
She made a lot. They made a lot of money off of it. Wicked Wood, whatever that is, the second one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They sold, they pre-sold about 80 tickets for the first show. Well, people in Lafayette brought bus down because you had $6 a piece there, and it was like $18 a piece in Lafayette. So,
That's good for her.
It helped them pay for the bus.
Yes.
Okay, so, under new business, I have a few things, and then you guys, I'm sure, have some stuff too, but you originally had talked about changing the board meeting, and this was the meeting we decided that we would talk about that. So, that's a trustee thing, so.
she said, you want to change it.
No, I said it was more convenient. to
Because of
change
the
it because
NIPSCO bill
the
and stuff.
those
Oh,
bills.
that's right.
and,
Yeah, now I remember.
You know, it was just, I just threw it out there that, then we would have the bills. That would be the only thing.
The 22nd anyway.
Mm,
The 22nd, right?
But they're not always like that.
No, but this time will be. I mean,
Yeah.
this one, January 22nd. Which,
But, it's up to you guys.
But, well, you've got such a tight schedule though too, Sue.
I said I just can't do Tuesday from Thursdays.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need
Those
to make
days
it
are-
Monday or Wednesday then. And I don't care.
But you have something on Mondays.
I babysit.
You babysit Monday, okay.
So, I mean, if you did it, it
Now
would be
we're out.
so they would end up like the 28th, and then it'd be the 25th of February, and the 25th of March. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going with the 4th. See, April ends up with the 22nd. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 27th of May. 1, 2, 3. It would be the 24th in June. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 22nd in July. 1, 2, 3, 4. 26th in September. It would be 1, 2, 23rd. October would be 1 to 28th. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be the 25th in November.
Day before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd probably change that one.
1, 2, 3, 4 would be the 23rd of December. Would be like what it is.
That one too.
So,
It looks like it's 6 of one and a half dozen.
Yeah.
there's
the
only
others
2 that
would
would,
really improve it.
no, that would, we'd have to change it.
Oh, okay. But is it gonna improve the situation that much, or does it make that much difference?
Like last month, after the meeting, I got the bill the next day for
Mhm.
NIPSCO. But NIPSCO's is not a given. They don't read a meter at the same time.
Okay.
That's what I was told by the lady. They come out when they're ready to come out.
Oh,
It's close, but not the same time, she said. She guaranteed me that. I said, okay.
they don't always read it on the 20th or whatever.
Mm-mm. I said, well, your bill was from this date to this date. Why would you not come out and read it again on that day or the next day? She goes, oh no, we come when we have time to come. It gets worked into the schedule for coming out.
They are an emergency too, don't you?
Mhm.
They had some first week.
I thought they were all doing that remotely now.
But you got the, we don't have that one, where we start the old.
Oh, do you?
we don't have
Okay.
one.
Well,
I
when
do
they
in
re-
my.
When they replace yours, you'll have the remote. They don't
I know
even
they'll have
come.
remote.
Yeah, it goes to
I
satellite.
That's where
doubt
my
it,
gas
they'll
is.
do that kind of thing for
Mine is
this
ours
town.
is-
I've got a new meter in ours.
They put a new meter on mine. I mean,
But is it a remote meter?
I don't know.
But you're NIPSCO yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, but now NIPSCO, ours in town is remote.
Mine
But
should
see,
be-
it isn't out here yet. They actually.
Imagine
come and read
that.
it.
That would be so much easier for them and us.
Well, they said, with the dogs and so forth, not your dogs, but I mean with dogs and so forth, and getting people that can go out, it's just easier. And they're paying
It's
one
probably
less,
cheaper.
probably,
because-
I was gonna say
yeah.
they're paying one less
Oh, yeah.
person or
Mhm.
to, so.
I could see where it'd be a lot cheaper to have a remote.
I know the lady that used to read it just thought, well, we would have all these problems, with when it happened. We didn't have a problem after they went.
No.
So,
And
okay.
if you do, I would call immediately and say, hey, this bill's really low
Oh,
or it's really
If
high.
it's
Are
really
you
low,
sure
I
you?
would call.
No, I would call them because
You know you're on it. That's
it's
fine.
gonna come when they do an audit.
You're right.
They're gonna find it.
Oh, yeah, they do. They did ours. Ours was zero for, we were, not here, this is up in Miller, getting credits. And, wow, we're doing good. They finally called us and said,
Guess what?
your meter's not working properly. I don't know, I think it's working great.
Yeah.
So they had to make time for us to put our dog in so they could change the meter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so what do you think, people? But you want to just leave it as is? Okay.
You just change it
If
if
it's-
you have to.
Okay. Okay.
And it's just, it seems to be working that the NIPSCO comes and he leaves me a check and I just fill it out and you guys sign off on it the next time. So,
And it doesn't change it, well, it does a little bit. Not that much.
last month it went up. But that's because we had to use the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the goodie bags, I did already tell you that there were 6 people who responded. They're over there. My friend Lisa bagged them for me. She got them all ready. There's a book, 2 things of chocolate, microwave popcorn, and 2 candy canes in each bag. And she brought me some Santa Claus letterheads so I can make a little letter to put in the bag with it. But I haven't done that yet. The letter's made, but it's in my York Township email because I did it from home. So,
You were watching one of those programs.
no, this was last night.
Oh, okay.
This was last night, so in between waiting for the voice to come in.
Oh.
So I could watch the final for the voice.
So are they gonna pick them up then soon?
No, I'm going to deliver.
Did you find out where your 6 are? Or your
I know
4?
where they're at.
Are they in that trailer?
Yes.
Okay, that trailer, Kelly says they've shut their electricity off and they moved
I'm going to
out.
write both families and say what they can bring in.
Okay, 'cause she says they're not there, so maybe they could come pick it up.
Yeah.
That's where Cecil and Rick used to be. And there, I
That's
noticed.
when I put it in the GPS, that's where it told me to go.
Okay. But I'll bet it's been they didn't have electricity during that horrible cold.
Oh, man.
And of course, there's no lights on there, but there's not been any vehicles there now for 2 weeks. So
I know that I told Lisa, I said, I seen a little white school bus pull in there.
Okay,
Not that long ago. I can't tell you exactly when, but it was one day when I was leaving. But
the little short bus.
Mhm.
Mhm.
it's white.
Handicap or
Yes, the handicap
special
bus.
need bus.
Mhm.
That's what pulled in there.
Okay. And see, their sewage is shut off, and that's what
Margie, is that a hole?
that's where that hole is, and it stayed up all summer. But
Why isn't that greenhouse down there? All that junk is in the yard.
The other one's 8 minutes away.
What?
The first one that I had come in, it's
Spiker?
8 minutes. It would take me 8 minutes to get there.
would it really? I suppose it would. Yeah,
She's
because
gonna
it's
have
on
to
the
go
state
down
line.
Close to us.
Huh?
She's gonna go down close to us and turn that.
They're right north of David.
Yeah, but I mean, the other just show you gravel unless you want to go gravel. You can go
I
blacktop.
don't know,
and you go
GPS
down.
is taking me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just put it in my
I was thinking
GPS
the one
and said,
right
this is
away
where I
is
need to
it's
go. It told me it's gonna take me 8
blacktop.
minutes. The other one said it's gonna take me a
Wait,
minute. I'm
it's
like,
state
well, I know
line.
where I'm going
No,
then.
no, no,
I got a
gravel
pretty
there.
good idea.
Go that way.
You might have to very end because where that turns into Illinois, not wrong way. When it turns
Yeah,
into
right.
Illinois, then that turns into gravel.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about all the roads that go east and west.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
The other way's the only one's blacktop, and the rest of them are gravel.
yes. Yeah. But
It didn't matter. My wife hates driving on gravel, so he says that.
Gravel's gravel. I've driven on it before.
well, because I saw Grandma in the post office, and she said they were going to get bags. I said, "Oh, good. Are you going to pick them up?" And she said, "We can."
I'm gonna write both of them.
I was just trying to get them in the library.
That'd
You
be
know,
nice.
because she's homeschooling those kids, and
Well, I'm sending them an application so that they can get a library card so that they at least can go on living.
Right, well, it'd just be nice, especially when
But
they're
that's the other part I
homeschooled, if
wanted to
they
talk
would,
about.
you could come in. And I saw last night on, I don't know what station it was, but it was a news station, and they said our kids are doing poorer in reading because they don't have access to libraries, and I thought,
What?
where are they? Where's the kids? Yeah.
Mhm. We don't have
They
kids.
said only 2% of preschoolers are read to.
That does surprise me because my
I know, my
it's like my
kids,
granddaughter that's getting ready to have the baby. Instead
she's
of a
reading.
car,
Yeah.
she wants books.
But-
And so did Kayla when she read to Bastion and Heather still read
That's the
to
exception.
Bastion.
not the
But isn't
rule.
it
No,
sad?
it's
It's sad.
sad.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
But you know, a lot of okay, so my daughters are both married and they're not single moms. They're not trying to do everything themselves. I wonder if that has a lot to do with
Probably
it.
does.
Because the mom is working and by the time she gets home at night,
And has
she
to fix
awesome.
dinner.
fix
and
tire and
But, you know, the
do
last,
laundry and
just the
clean the
whole.
house.
Like
last 2
the
years I taught
homework.
6th grade. I had 6th grade girls on birth control. 6th grade
Oh,
girls.
my gosh.
Parents are going on birth control in 6th grade. I'm
No.
like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, you know, things have changed a lot.
Mm.
You know, it's just,
Well, probably, there's probably some that's not on birth control, and probably that little girl's not reading to her baby. You know, that little 6th grade
Yeah.
girl, she probably isn't reading to her baby. But
mm,
I mean, that was, I don't know who did the statistics. It was some university, but I thought, man, our kids are gonna forget how to read.
Well, I heard that they're supposed to be bringing writing back.
Yeah.
I did hear that.
Oh, and South Newton never let it go.
And I did check with Milford School because I have my mayor from Sheldon is this admin for the Milford School
Oh.
District. And I said to her, I said, so when are you guys bringing home economics back to school? She says, we already have it.
Good for
Good.
them.
It's like a 6-week or 9-week
Stephen
program
has them.
and they
The
the
alternate
huge
what they're
vocational,
doing.
vocational, and big vocational. Just south of us, big.
So she said it is coming back. She
Good.
said they're realizing the mistake they
Good.
made by taking
doing
it out.
it clear
of
away.
So, but they don't spell anymore. They don't have spelling lists.
There's a
That's
spelling
corporations.
class now?
They don't have to do spelling words anymore.
I had to
They
do them
can't-
on
they say
Monday,
that's
and then you
computer. Computer
you
checks
got them
all
on
their-
Monday, you took a test on Wednesday, and if you didn't pass, then you
Yeah,
had to take the test again on Friday.
Kids learn the words.
Like a
Sight
six,
words and everything.
Write all
right?
them words
Right.
10 times
Computer
each.
Now just press the button.
Yeah.
and
Any ones that I
Your
missed?
phone does. Across
I
there.
know. Do you
remember doing that?
Words.
Yeah,
always
and I
never
still
did
cannot
spell, now
spell.
I don't spell it out.
I can spell.
Yeah, that's what.
I just can't pronounce.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so another thing that I forgot to put all this on your thing, I was trying to get it all done. Saturdays, we're talking about trying to get people in here. If the kids want a Saturday where they want to come and get books, I think that we should open on Saturdays, one Saturday a month. And we can just make their books do 30 days instead of
Mhm. Well, and you've got the
14.
drip
We got the box.
box anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, they
you
could, but they, this
But
way
you
they
give 'em
wouldn't be
30
late, they
days.
would,
Good
and they
idea.
come back so I'm gonna put that in the letter but I wanted your permission before I did that, so.
Well, and I do know there's a couple kids that they go to Hall Park because of that, because they can get in on Saturday. That's the showcase.
Oh, sure.
And so maybe we even
Maybe.
find some that we don't.
I'll write it out to them, but then
Okay.
eventually, like I was telling Jeb last night, the website is in the process of being migrated right now,
Okay.
and then I have training on how to do my website. So once that's up, then I can put it out there. I just have to figure out what Saturday. I have to look at my schedule and see what's going to be crazy for me.
And then that'd be, if you can be here, that would give us one more thing that we always get written up for not doing.
Not really, because it's not it's still not enough hours.
Oh, it's still not enough.
20 hours.
So we could be here for 5 hours on Saturday and it still wouldn't be enough, would it?
Okay. It's 4, there's 8 that were actually open.
Okay,
And if you do another 4, that's only 12.
it's 12, yeah.
It's not close to the
Not
20.
even close. Okay, we'll just have to get a lot of kids, I guess. Okay,
So, we talked about the invoice for snow plowing. He's already talked to them. And then I talked to Eric before you guys came in. His insurance is due at the end of the month, I know. And he's already been with the gentleman.
Signed everything. He's got to go to the courthouse and file everything.
So we'll be having an invoice for that too. But that's.
He's supposed to mail it to me this time instead of everywhere else, to Pam and everywhere else.
Except for.
so what about the bond? Is it
That's
all?
one. That's when he came out. I signed everything.
Right, but
He's got to go to the courthouse. And
he's gotta go file that.
yeah, he
Okay,
files all that.
okay.
Okay, so the only other thing we have.
Yeah, it was a mess.
So.
Janet Lane called and wanted to know. She's called Stevie.
Oh, okay.
She knew her meeting today. She says, is there a craft budget? She's got some kind of budget she's doing. January.
She'll be in the brand new year.
Yeah, and she wanted to know if there's a budget because she
No,
wanted to get
there
it.
is a budget.
And my wife knows what she was talking about. And I said, I don't know if there's a budget or not.
But
Is there
as
a
you can
budget?
see, we didn't even spend all our money. If you look at programming,
Yeah, I
On the sheet.
noticed that, and I
we did
think
not spend all of it.
Janice must be a heck of a shopper.
She is.
Yeah,
She just did 2 candles, 12 people, 24 total, and it was $51.
Yeah, she is.
So, yeah.
But
And we've
Janet-
had it
she wants
almost
to buy
every
a
month.
kit. Janet wants.
Yeah, she did bought a kit last time,
Okay.
and actually her bill's in here. I think it was $51.
This one I think is gonna be more. That's why she.
Yeah, so she's, I
all
mean,
right?
we're fine.
Okay.
Because if you, last month, we budgeted, what did we have budgeted in there?
Oh, you were way well last
I know.
month.
I mean, we had a budget and it's $1,000. I think that's what we did this time too. So I mean, $1,000 is plenty. And I have, Nancy's gonna be coming in to do something for me. I don't know what, but I told her I'd pay for the supplies, whatever it takes to make whatever she's doing, so. It's gonna be, either a base for cream soups, or brownies, making them from scratch. So it's a mix that you would just go and grab the mix and make brownies. Or hot cocoa peppermint.
Sounds good.
Then there's spices for like making sloppy joe, like a McCormick's,
Mhm.
but it's made from, don't have all that sodium and all that stuff in it that you don't need. But we're gonna talk more about what one she's gonna do. She wishes she had a hot plate where she could make like the cream soup and you could actually taste the base. So she said to me, and I didn't know this, so I don't know how many of you know this. Did you know that there is no chicken in your chicken broth that you have?
The billion.
There's absolutely no chicken.
So we can buy that box of broth. It's not chicken broth, it's just,
It's not,
Well, the broth is not
no,
chicken?
there's no chicken in
but how do they get my advertising as chicken broth?
it. Don't know. I didn't know that either. I was surprised. She asked me that going down the road the other day. I'm like, are you sure? But she's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Her mother and grandmother taught her how when she was growing up cooking. So she's gonna pass that on
So
to
she's
us.
gonna come in and do a program for us and we don't know how.
I just have to pay for, because the way that library chef wanted to do it was recommended is that you have whatever you're presenting to them, that you have samples for them and a recipe card for them to take with them. So she's gonna give me the recipe, of what needs to be put into this to make your base. And then she's gonna bring a sample of each base to them, so they can take it home with them with the recipe card, so that they go home and make their own cream of chicken soup or cream of celery soup, because you just add the celery then.
Mhm.
You know, the base part of it would already be there, it's just a matter of,
Mhm.
you make cream of mushroom, you would make, just chop up your mushrooms and stick it in there with the base and. it would make
I
your
want
soup.
to,
I know how to make
casserole
brownies because
from
I've done
scratch.
it, but
so this year, she didn't buy, she had her own mushrooms, cut them up and made her own soup and made everything from scratch.
see, with Nancy, she does. I'm not kidding. She has beef that she cans. She has chicken that she cans.
It's a real chicken head?
Yeah, it's real chicken. She has all kinds of that stuff. Tomato soup, cranberry juice. She does all that.
Mm.
And I don't know where
Seen
she
her do
finds the
cranberry
time.
juice. That looks good.
I gave her all my candy stuff when I moved here. There you are. Have at it. She likes it. She says it's good for the little ones, like the jams,
Mhm.
the little jars. I only have a mini one,
Mhm.
but she uses it for the jams and stuff. So she does all that stuff. And I guess we really need to get back to that. You know,
Oh, yeah,
as we
I'm sure
talked,
we do, yeah.
when I went to that food pantry thing, and they had whole chickens, and the lady told her that she don't put that in her bag because she wouldn't even know what to do with it.
And that's sad.
It is sad,
I mean,
and that's where we need that whole neck back.
Yeah, that's what brought that subject up last
Mhm.
month. It's like, why do we not have this? But okay, so now we're down to the Samsung,
Okay, so,
and I'll get back with Janet.
Well, I'll just tell her, she called, asked, I'll just tell her. There's no problem.
well, can't we can.
I just need to.
can
The
still
thing is,
figure
is
it
with the
out,
kits,
can't we?
you don't know how many to buy because you don't know how many are going to like it or how many are going to show up.
Yeah,
So I had 4 extra of her kit, but it was because Edie was out with pneumonia. Marty Gordon didn't come for some reason. I don't remember why she didn't, and now she's in a nursing
no, she's
home.
not that fun.
Just, just figure, shoulder.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
She fell and dislocated her shoulder. I don't know what day it was last week that she did it.
Mhm.
Because we found out, what, Saturday night or Sunday?
Yeah, I talked to Connie, I think it was Thursday.
So but she dislocated it and they took her to IMH and they were able to put it back in. But she's in a sling, so she's at the nursing home.
Maybe
And
she's-
honestly, folks, the last few times I've seen her here, she's not walking very good.
No, she's not.
And she's very unsteady. And I know she's already fallen once when she went into bunco. And she didn't want me to know about that either, but I found out. Because we use the same beautician.
Okay.
And the beautician is the one that went in after her and had the blood was all over the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was beat up pretty good that time too. So.
Well, Boswell, as you know, crafting
Mhm.
Monday nights.
And they charge for theirs. So-
Yeah, and it's, they charge, but I mean, the kits are like $5 a piece, so, or more.
Yeah.
Because Janice buy more than one kit. I know that.
I know, like Monica Deedham,
Dita,
she gave me money last year, and I put money in too, but it was specified to be for crafts. So,
Well, why can't we use this money that we've got left over? That's in that fund.
that money will be going. If it's not used this year, it'll roll over like it has in the previous years. It'll roll over and it just becomes money in your checking
Yeah.
account.
But if she gets them ordered, can't we just?
We won't make it. It's
Too
December
late.
21st.
Oh,
The credit card's done December 21st, 22nd. Yeah, that's why I went today to Barnes and Noble and spent my money for books. So that it
well,
hits the
it's too
credit card.
bad because nobody should have to pay that when we got money left over.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't say that. It'll go toward next year's budget.
Well, I know, but I mean, you said you would just take care of it or something.
No, I made a donation. And
But you
Monica
shouldn't have
made a
to, that's what
donation.
I'm saying, you shouldn't have to
No,
do
you
that.
want,
Okay,
Lisa said they've had donations
yeah,
before.
we have.
And Monica just went to me and handed it to me. She said, put this,
Yeah.
and it's designated for crafts, because she said, I don't want it to stop. And I'm like, okay, cool. Check, put it back.
We don't want it to stop either.
So, so then I thought, well, I'll do it. And my sister donated
So all those, yeah, mhm,
So,
okay.
but you know, you can't always do it for nothing, like
No.
Boswell. Boswell does. They charge too, and they got, I'm sure they got a bigger budget than we have.
Well, it's, yeah, you pay for what you're getting there, the people come from the gym, you can pay it up front.
Yeah, you have to pay it up front before you
Yeah.
even,
Yeah, you pay for,
so if you don't go, you're just out.
Well, we
Yeah.
ran into that with the flowers too. Remember when we had the
Oh, yeah.
precious petals or pretty petals,
Pretty better.
whatever it was, and other places were charging and we didn't.
Yeah.
But we had the money, so it was like, should we? Why charge? Because the main thing at that time was we were just trying to get people to use the library. You know, just
Right.
come and this is free. And but then after that, it kind of snowballed in other places.
But I
They
mean, the
charged.
last couple times, Evelyn, no, was it Evelyn? Yeah, Evelyn brought somebody that nobody knew either. And she's from the area.
Okay.
You know, she came. This time she didn't come.
Mhm.
But Diana, she used to have the floral thing, I think. The floral
Grigsby.
Grisby. She started coming. She don't come every time. Sometimes she comes, sometimes she don't.
it's a mail
Then
lady.
Yeah.
Used
Used
to
to be
be.
our mail lady. Yeah.
and then
I forgot.
Mary Beth Willock,
Willock.
she brought her neighbor this time, Pam Crane, I think her name is. And so, I mean, I'm getting different people.
She brings her daughter sometimes, doesn't she?
Sometimes her daughter comes,
So she's very
and her
good.
granddaughter.
Like Alan.
The granddaughter comes out. Marilyn for a while. The last time Marilyn came, she brought her, and I wrote her a Christmas card. And I said, you know, people are asking because you're not responding to me. I write to her on Facebook, she don't respond. So
Hmm.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Hmm.
But you know, that's like sometimes Barb Leonard comes,
Yeah.
and sometimes she comes. So
I saw her today and she said she hadn't been out since last Friday. So I mean, she's just afraid she's gonna fall.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. Yeah. So anyway, so now we're down to this issue with this mini split. So
Okay. And here we go with that. Apparently, we got the wrong unit. Apparently, these are not made, they're made for an auxiliary unit. And they are not the heater. And I've talked to two electricians and they've said, no, they are not. They're, well, the first one said, you got 12-foot ceilings. And I'm like, no. Well, you know, it's going to keep, that's what they use them for. Restaurant in town, somebody said, well, that's what they've got. But they have 3 furnaces and 2 air conditioners. They're on the north and the northeast side. And which they said, well, actually, there's 4 furnaces, but they don't use the one in the kitchen ever. They said, because it's right. But they're made to be an auxiliary thing, and not much we can do about that. We can make it so it will, and Butch is going to teach Dick or show Dick how to reset that thing. So he said probably we had enough blinking lights that it probably threw that thing. But we've not improved our situation at all as far.
No.
it was working great. That's the thing. It was working. You guys I was doing what you guys told me to do, and it was working.
But
It worked great for air conditioning. Once we figured out where to set
make
it to
work.
keep it
Mhm.
working.
Not meant to work we overloaded it is what by keeping it on is what we did. And which was not anybody's fault, but it's just not made for that. Then I said, well, what's all this crap about Harmon? And I mean, Mark and Lisa did quite a bit of looking into it. And what's all that save you money? Well, he said if you've got electric heat and that comes on occasionally, it will save you money because it's auxiliary heat. And Mike agreed with that too, Welch. And he said it's not to heat a building. But, you know, Harmon and Brulette didn't tell us that.
No.
And then Harmon quit I mean,
Butch didn't tell us that either. when
I
he was-
wondered if he knew it. Or either that or two things could have happened. The two electricians that I talked to thought that we should have known it. And so did Butch just, I mean, I don't never said, do you think it's gonna work? I just said we want to put in a split.
What's the difference between a split and what they have in like motel rooms? That's the only heat they have in the motel
Right.
rooms.
But it's down on the ground. That's that's one thing. And I guess that's a big problem with these dudes because, heat goes up and,
Heating the ceiling.
mhm. And so we're not in very good, we're not, one of them suggested, they said, you're not gonna save any money with,
So, well, the part two, when you thought it was only a 90-day,
hmm,
it's 10 years.
okay, on some parts.
It's on parts and compressors for 10 years.
Okay. But if we're using it for what it won't do, that's what I wanted you to leave me yesterday.
Well, you said the manual, and this is not the manual, this is the
I need
warranty.
this. Oh, okay, I need this too then. But,
This was just the installer, this is for him to install it.
let me have the whole book.
Yeah.
And
So I
got
pulled out the book that I thought I wanted, and
Yeah, and that
So
was,
basically, we wasted that money.
so we wasted our money.
we wasted our money, yes.
Oh, that's.
Well, I asked Dave, he said, how come it's so much cheaper? And he said, it's got to be a lot smaller unit than I was thinking about putting in there. That's the only thing I figured.
You mean the guy from Fowler?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he said, it's got to be a lot smaller than what I was going to put in
Well, it
there.
was,
So is it that I need to leave these baseboard, because I'm telling you, that one back there, you
Well,
guys will
we're
not
just-
even turn on.
we need to get Welch's back out here to
And
fix
this
it.
one
Yep.
don't work, the one in the bathroom don't work.
Well,
Yeah, what's that about?
we need.
That one there don't even have the front thing on
Well,
it
Lisa
anymore.
had that taken off because she wanted to put, stuff there. And we thought we were,
Get too
we're
high,
gonna
yeah.
have this,
Mhm.
we're gonna have this. We don't need that. But I think we need, and I'll talk to Mike in the morning if you guys agree, to have him come out and get these other two running. Because if that would have done that on that cold weather, and that
Well, I
wasn't
was,
working.
when I came in, it was chilly in here.
Mhm.
And I said, that's the first thing I listen for is to see if that thing is running.
Running, yeah.
And I looked up and it like, oh, yeah,
What was I wonder how long it had been out.
I don't know.
What was the temperature?
I don't remember. Because it said CF. It was pushing.
Oh, okay.
And so I told her I turned it off and I
Mhm.
called Butch right away to see if there was something I could do.
Mhm.
Well, he was not very nice to me either.
Well,
Butch is Butch, I guess,
Oh,
from what
yeah.
I understand,
Butch.
but, you know,
It says
it was 68 when we first came. 6. But I had that on medium back there right now. I didn't put it on high, I just put it on medium. I left it on low when I left yesterday.
Mhm. And you can
So,
probably leave it, well, this,
Supposed to be cold Friday morning.
so you're not gonna have.
but Lisa said if we leave it on low, so she was here yesterday, so I asked her what to do. And she said, leave it on low, you'll be fine.
Okay.
As long as I leave the bathroom door open, we're fine. She says it will not freeze. And she says if it gets really, really cold and if Mark says to her, maybe we better go turn it on.
Well, see,
They keep a good eye on this
well,
place.
I've been checking it every other day. during this
She
cold.
she come in and Mark is very good at
Oh,
that.
he is good
just-
about it, but either Dick or I've been here every day since that temperature. I mean, we just get it on the way back. One of us checks it, because I'm so afraid that bathroom's gonna freeze. But see, Lisa also had, more of these working.
Yeah, there was more
There
than
was-
just that.
yeah.
one.
One too.
And she took one out, she took a front off, and
That one is just, seriously, you can turn it on, it'll come on, but you don't feel heat. You can go back and lay your hand on it, and it's been on for 4 hours. You can lay your hand on it and you don't.
it's
Go
just-
lay your hand on that one back there, you're gonna burn yourself.
Yeah, we had one over there.
Yeah, we had one over there that we really used a lot, but she wanted the book, she
Yeah, I
wanted
wanted
to
to
get
be
rid
on some
of it.
wall. Space.
And because that was the north wall, and so that was a good one to have. But
We have to think about getting those fixed and another one added.
Well,
Yeah.
why couldn't you move that though, that way? And you know how she's got that, like, put that under that window there. Maybe put part of it going that way.
well, I wonder if that one back there is just totally.
No, I mean the
No, I know,
bookcase.
but as far as being replaced, I mean, I wonder if they can't replace it with a better one that,
Or is, so I get my directions east. Is the
Yeah.
wind always bad out of the east?
No, usually we get a
west.
northwest or southwest one.
So maybe you should move the bookcases over here, since that one's already shut off.
Right, okay.
You know, maybe you can move the bookcases over here. You know, put the two taller ones at one end and put the little one underneath the window.
That's,
And then where would you put your computer?
that's what I'm gonna think.
On this one?
And then what, you just move these, like the
You
chairs?
just move it.
Just
You move it around. You'd have to move it around.
I have to do something.
Well, let me talk to Mike first and see, again, he doesn't come in till 10 now, he's getting later.
He's always, for a while.
Is that at Hopkins?
Yeah.
But of course, David's not as busy now, because I mean, harvest is
Yeah.
over, that's when they're so busy.
Yeah.
But if we can
Okay.
get,
I think I'm going to turn this off though, because there's no sense in having it on if it's just for.
so we know
thermostat.
what the temperature is.
I have a thermometer over there.
Okay, we don't even need it for that. Well, the little door closed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that works perfect.
Yeah.
So, but for the short term, I think we better try to get our
Baseboards.
ones
Yeah.
going.
Well,
I mean, we'll
At
just
least
have
we
to
got an air
rearrange
conditioner.
it to figure it out. You know, we'll just have to do it.
Which is fine with me, but
What else could we do? I mean,
I have no idea. I'm not.
I thought those were.
I did too.
Well, that's what
Oh.
Harmon told Lisa, because remember we said it, and he said we
Yeah.
were gonna save all
All
this
this
money
money.
that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what he told
Then the
her.
booger retired, so he wasn't supposed
Well, but obviously it wasn't gonna work anyway, that's what
No,
everybody's saying.
that's true.
Well, and there's so many units out there. I went to look on Samsung's site and found a bunch, but
It's a 1.7,
there's other brands that are just
no, 1.5
unbelievable.
ton mini split.
You know, you
They've
look
got
at that,
double.
the ones that are in
They're-
the ones that are in the
I don't remember.
hotels are 2 or 3 times the size of that thing.
Right,
Yeah,
They're a lot
right.
bigger than that.
Yes, they are.
And they stand up. to the
Yeah,
floor.
they do, yeah.
That thing, your ankles are it'd be easy to-
Kind of like
so,
Harmon, and when he, and it wasn't his fault, I get that, but, we're gonna have trouble with that water heater again. Have you ever done any reading on that?
yeah.
No.
Okay. Any of, ours is that warranty anyway, but they won't warranty any of them unless you have a water softener, because the rust is keeping them.
Yeah.
And so, Denny, that's his name, he replaced that one time, and then and we'll end up with trouble with that too. So. Not a pretty situation, but we sure don't want it to freeze up. So.
Is that because you want hot water heat or hot water?
Mm.
I can't say we use hot water that much. I mean, yeah, Barnes and Noble today in cold water.
She needed it for cleaning, and that was the big thing, because she was on hot water from home, and I think that was the big thing. But what we paid for 2, and he replaced 1, I think, so already. And they just, and I get it, this water is so hard,
It is.
but where would we put a water softener in this place? Come up. And how you can't justify that.
No.
So hopefully, at least they, I know.
Microwave, and I can always microwave water. To clean.
That might not be a bad idea for you to have a microwave anyway. But hopefully, at least the air conditioner will work. And if we get it so we can use it as auxiliary, but I mean, they said these are most popular in those new houses that they're building with the cathedral ceilings.
Mhm.
Well, I get that, but
I was hoping whoever we got it from would have.
well, I'm not done with Butch.
Yeah,
I'm not done with Butch. But what I want to do is make sure we got heat.
Right,
And
yeah.
I'm more concerned about.
I'm okay today, but yesterday I was not.
Yeah, I know.
I don't appreciate being treated like a child,
Mhm.
that I didn't know what I was talking about.
I know you were pretty upset.
Well,
Yeah.
he should have just been up front with us too, because he knew him.
But
He didn't hide that he wanted for
the only
heat.
thing I can say is that maybe he thought we already knew the situation. Somebody, this goes clear back to Harmon and whoever should have
Yeah.
not tried to give us that bill of sale that that's what we wanted.
No,
I mean, I told him, that's the first thing I told him, I said, go try to turn the base for you.
Yeah.
I knew I had to have heat,
But well,
and he's like, I said, I understand that you're busy. I understand you're swamped right now. This is the cold
Mhm.
season. This is when things break down and, people are going to need you. I says, I still have heat, yes. He says, well, I won't see you until after the first year.
okay.
That's cool. I'm fine with that. I didn't want to see him yesterday because I probably would have.
Oh.
It's like, I worked with his dad. Okay, Butch Senior,
Mhm.
when he was mayor. So,
He's been gone a long time. 10 years.
yeah, probably.
I see, that's his air conditioner. That's all it says.
Mm-hmm.
that's so bill of goods.
Mhm.
Hook, line, sinker. We got
Yeah. Think we know what we're talking about? Yeah, surprise.
I didn't know what to say, girl. That's why I called all of you, and I'm like, okay, guys, we need to figure this out.
Yeah, I will talk.
So we're going to leave the board meeting on the third Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay. And just so you know, you'll have another resolution next month. The reason is
Oh,
because
okay.
I went $1 something over on books and I went $1 something over on print. And I already wrote Treva taxes.
Oh, yeah, we're
I
not
never-
supposed to pay taxes.
Oh yeah, we have to pay taxes. We're not tax exempt.
Oh.
We are.
No,
Libraries aren't tax, when it's tax money that's supporting it,
nope.
that's.
I learned that
stinks.
last year at the meeting I went to in
That
August.
stinks.
That's silly.
Yeah, even the main library, the Indiana State Library,
It's not tax exempt.
you have to pay taxes.
Mm.
Oh.
No, no.
Because I got this thing in the mail. It's over there. For taxes. And we're taking the tree up. It's like, here you are.
So get to your check. They're gonna give me Janice's too.
Oh, yeah. With the sales, want to know how much sales we had so that they can figure out how much taxes we owe to the state of Indiana.
So they don't collect it at the time of purchase, it's just one big one at the end?
Mhm. It's crazy how it is.
Is it that way in Illinois too?
No,
No?
I'm tax exempt from Illinois. But I only did the village. I don't know about
The library.
the library. I could ask Tammy.
Yeah, do, just for the heck of it.
It
First
doesn't make
school,
sense.
because I was head of the
Yeah, schools are tax exempt.
Mhm. And
Junior
churches.
National Honor Society. I can buy things for them all the time.
Yeah, the Indiana State Library last year told everybody we'll learn that class. Tax exempt.
It's crazy.
Schools and churches are,
Mhm.
but not.
And that's like our Eastern Star. We're not tax exempt. We're an organization, non-for-profit. We're not tax exempt. We have to pay taxes.
I don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It is crazy.
It is.
You would think that we would be tax exempt. I really thought that.
I never quit,
I didn't
I used to
think
assume
about
that.
it either.
I did too.
You know what they say about assuming things?
Yeah, yeah.
Like we assumed
Zoom
about that.
that.
We assumed we were doing the right thing.
Everybody have a Merry
You
Christmas.
Oh,
or-
yeah.
We need a motion to adjourn, folks.
I'll second.
Eric. Yeah. I got Nick stove, that guy
We're
went.
gonna have a warm one.
Oh,
So,
let's back up a minute. I am closed next Thursday and I'm closed the following
Yes.
Thursday.
well, I assume so.
Okay. I did tell people that already, so I'm like, I
If
think
you're
I
not,
will
what's for you double time?
If we don't do that.
Yeah, that's federal law.
Now you have, that's federal.
Oh, geez.
It's just like, no way.
No way.
You're close.
And sue us.
We're not, yeah. We're taxed and you want us to do that? No.
I can't believe we have a thing over there to file for tax return. Sales, they want to know how much sales we had this year, and I'm like,
Sales?
What would you sell? Books?
books,
Well, yeah.
I guess.
But
But we
they usually
don't.
sell them for 50 cents a piece at most of the libraries.
But I can't do that. Did you know that? No, I cannot do that.
Can't sell the old books.
We had friends at the library, we could.
What are
I
friends of the
can't
library?
do that. Friends of the Library is a group that comes together that does fundraising for you to,
Oh, somebody else
That's
becomes
how
tax
Follies is doing.
exempt.
Yeah. and
no,
Canton
they don't
does it.
become tax exempt, but they.
Right inside the
they-
door,
they
they'll
can
have a bag of
sell
books
stuff,
and-
hold
Yeah,
fundraisers
they have it, they
and
have
stuff
a
like that,
shelf.
make money for
You can buy them for
Nothing.
Yeah.
But I told Lisa she's my friends in the library.
Yeah, you're the whole thing. Lisa.
Her and Mark. Because that's like when I went to put the flag up, they called me and I says, what the heck, what's wrong with this flagpole? I can't get it to do anything. She's like, oh, Sue is telescopic.
Mm.
And I went, what? I had no idea what she's talking about. She said, I'll send Mark down. Just leave the flag there and he'll come put it to it. So he did. He came put my flag up, put the other one down.
Did you watch it to learn how?
No, I wasn't here.
I don't know how ours works either, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, I had no idea how to do it. I said, I have changed flags, massive flags at Pepsi.
But they weren't telescopic.
It was rope.
Oh.
Pull it down, take it off, hold it in your arms so don't touch the ground. Go ahead, put it away. Come in with the new one, hook it up.
Pull that
Bam,
down.
quick pull it before it hits the ground. Yeah, I had an Illinois flag and a US flag. I had to change it sometimes, a couple times, depending on the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Because believe me, people will drive by and they say your flag looks ragged.
Yeah.
That was the only phone call you got because then you went out and you changed it because and people watched.
Oh, they do.
All the
Every time they
post
go,
office,
oh yeah,
their flag was hooked up on the roof. So I called them, I said, you know your flag is hooked on the roof and tearing? No, we didn't know that.
they probably did. They didn't want to go up there.
You're supposed to take them down every night, you know.
Huh?
Every evening, you're supposed to take them down,
Yes,
even
we have a
residential.
light. We have a light on ours at Pepsi. We had a light two different directions so that the flag was constantly lit up. Then if the light bulb would go out, they go, people would call you and tell you that.
Your light bulb goes out.
You know your light bulb's out? Okay.
Don't people have anything better to do with their lives?
No, I'm telling you. I worked here for 20. I can't tell you how many times we got phone calls. Your flag is getting worn. Your lights are out. Oh, and the one time we had the flag upside down.
Whoops.
Who did that? It was the Illinois flag too.
It means emergency.
That one you
I don't know who put it up. It was funny who put it up. I got the phone call and one of the guys came in and says, do you want to go out and change the flag? And they go, what do you mean change the flag? We just did it. I'm like, yeah, you put it on upside down. I said, I just got the phone call that says my flag is flying upside down. And I
That
wanted
Reiner guy didn't kill him and his wife, terrible, but that's all they want to talk about. You know, the news. I mean,
Yeah.
how many people get killed every day in this country? They don't talk about that. do
No, I don't.
they? I mean, I'm sorry they were killed.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
That's what Dick said to everybody.
I
What's
don't
that?